Alright, sorry about that, folks. I forgot to clear out the taping before. So what I'm doing is I'm still going around here cutting this out, doing the stop cuts. Again, we want it kind of deep there where it meets. And when we undercut, when you use that water and rubbing alcohol, just make sure you don't overdo it. You know, I didn't have anything checked that I could tell, but it's very easy to do, and you just want to be real careful with it. We're going to recut that again, a little crisper. We're going to round things off because we want it to look kind of a soft look with this. All right. Okay, go up. Top, we're going to go up. All right. We're going to do all four sides. We're going to have that like sticking out like it's the knot. Alright. I'm going to bring that down. Now I forgot to do this side here. And the nice thing about that water, if your knife is real sharp, you're not going to put a lot of pressure on your piece. That's why I like wetting the face when you do the eyes and such. You know, that you're not gonna stress things out, so to speak, when you go to cut. If your knife is nice and sharp, you know, you should have no problem cutting it really in any direction, but you still have to be mindful of the direction of the grain, but it makes it a little bit easier. See how light it is to cut when you have that watered down? It's just a little bit damp, which works out really, really well. Okay. We're going to round this off down here as well. We're going to make this red with the little white or black dots on it. Black dots. Alright. Like a bandana. Like I said, I enjoy putting everything on one piece. I don't like adding anything to it. There's nothing wrong if you do the head separate and you want to turn it. That's a different way of doing things, and by all means it's not wrong. It's not, you know, it's not wrong to do it that way. If you want to carve it that way, that's fine. That you have a better, different pose than just a straight look. But I'm doing everything from the cone series, and I like doing things right out of a block. I'm going to kind of bring this in a little bit, like so. And we're going to just I'll work on those, and then I'm going to put a few more folds in here and make them really overlap a little bit. Same thing with this. In here we're going to make a couple folds in here, and in here going down. Maybe one or two up here as well. Alright, so that's how we'll finish up this portion. Now, the next portion is his vest, so we'll take this down and around. Alright, this down and around. And, you know, we'll bring this back up a little bit. We're going to just take our knife and we're going to cut it up. We're going to cut that side out first. It's part of his vest. Just do an undercut there. That's it. And one on the other side. And then maybe a little line to show that he has a shirt on. You can put a heck of a lot of detail in these things. It's endless, it really is. And it's what you're comfortable doing. If you're happy with just a regular shirt without the vest, you can do that. Or just the vest without the bandana, you can do that as well. There is no right or wrong way of doing it. Now, if you're doing competition work and you're trying to make a duplicate of something that's out there, that's different, you know. Then those details become more important. But, you know, do whatever you are happy with doing. You know, some people, I really enjoy this because it adds so much to the piece once it's done. And I think sometimes I enjoy this part of it. It's just putting the layers of the clothing on and all that. And I'm just making his vest a little shorter than what his actual shirt is. That this vest doesn't hang over his gun belt. It's kind of hanging below it. Alright, let me do this. It really is amazing the amount of work you can put into a piece, you know. And the same thing with the birds, you know. There's so much work that people, so much carving and detail in a bird with the feathering and all that. And if you enjoy doing the feathering, you know, then it's an enjoyable thing. But if you don't enjoy, now this is my second night working on this. I like to get a piece done in a night or two. Usually the same night. I used to do the birds and all the detail, hours and hours and hours. And, you know, you might get one or two pieces done in a couple of months. It's really, the rewards are good. I mean, the satisfaction of doing a good job on something, you know, on a piece that you created, does wonders. But you know, everybody's different with what they enjoy doing. Alright, I'll be right back.